both of the teams are lined up and now will go and shake hands with each other to wish each other good luck in the match. But when you look at Idaho State, they have never been on a floor with a crowd like this surrounding them. Let's take a look at the Kaiser Permanente keys to the match.
Well, for Idaho State, you said it, Jim, they've got to get rid of the jitters. Their average crowd they played for was about 500. There's about 20 times that many tonight. And for Hawaii, they've got to pass, pass, pass. The better they pass the ball off serve receive, the greater chance they have to run their offense and set a lot of different players and not just rely on Hartong all the time.
So it's down to that delicious first match in the NCAA tournament. You win, you go on, you lose, you don't go on. You plan for next season. What a crowd. I mean, everybody showed up tonight.
Just a sprinkling of seats empty, but it looks like it's there's 10,300 seats available, and it looks like there might be a few hundred seats in the end zones
such as
the nosebleed section that aren't being used.
Yeah, across the way from us, the BYU fans have.
Oh, that's right.
They've left. That's where they were reserved. And you are looking at Mackenzie Filer at 6'4". She is the key. She towers over everybody. Ready to begin this match, Hawaii against Idaho State. Idaho State, the champions of the Big Sky, and Hawaii, the tri-champions of the Big West. And they're the only team left in this tournament from the Big West. Serving is Uiato. That ball just pushed over by Filer and down. 1-0 Idaho State.
Mackenzie Filer, not surprising to see her get the first set. She was on fire last week and was most valuable player in the Big Sky tournament.
Filer, out of Salt Lake City, Utah, will serve for Idaho State. Line drives it over. That's dug up. And that ball hit over down the line by Olivao. Lyman returns it. Hawaii goes cross court. That ball is hit. Is hit by Nikki Taylor. And Nikki Taylor starts right away.
And what a set from Uiato. She had to fire it 30 feet cross court and put it on a dime to Nikki Taylor. Young freshman off to a good start on the left side.
Ale Longo serving, knuckleballs it over. That ball is shanked. That is an ace. And Hawaii leads it 2-1.
Well, Longo normally scores points from behind that service line, and she got her first one tonight just then with an ace.
Longo serving again. They go cross court. Lyman, oh, big hit by Lyman. Went right in between Olivao and Borster.
Tressa Lyman, the 6'1" left side hitter, goes over the block. That's pretty impressive right there. All Big Sky first team. She is their go-to player. She'll get most of the sets, almost double of the next player.
Lee serving. The ball just kind of patted over by Borster. Hawaii has another chance. The ball is hit by Olivao. Olivao hits it off the double block. That ball goes out point for Hawaii, and Hawaii leads 3-2 in the first set.
Tressa Lyman puts up a pretty good block right here, number 6, but Olivao just hits hard, high hands. Nobody could chase that one down.
Sarah Mendoza in to serve for Hawaii in this first set. He gets it over. Ball goes to Lee, and then over by Reeder. Hawaii sets it up. And hitting the ball into the net that time was Taylor.
Not sure that was Uiato's best choice that time. Taylor had come in to make the dig, then had to back out to the right side to get an approach, and I'm not sure that Taylor was quite ready for that.
Marissa Todd has come into the front row. That ball by Lyman is hit into the net.
Well, I think we may see a fair amount of errors by Idaho State tonight from behind the service line, because I think they're going to take some chances. They're a very good service ace team.
4 serving 3. Serving is Taylor. That ball is hit over, and that ball goes down.
That was what's called a great miss by Summer Reeder.
So we are tied at 4 in the first set. Kylie Sessions serving. Mendoza gets the ball back over, advantage Idaho State. And they go down the line again. And that ball is in.
Well, Kylie Sessions leads this team with 40 aces on the year. That serve was so tough that Hawaii overpassed it, which is just like getting an ace.
Kenzie Filer credited with the point. Waiting for it. Uyato outside. And that ball is hit over by Emily Hartong.
Well, I'm not sure why Filer went up in the middle with Forster when she's got the All-American Hartong on the outside to worry about. Hartong's used to seeing two people out there waiting for her.
We are tied at 5 in the first set. Lele Pali has come in to serve for Hawaii. One of the 7 seniors. Gets it over Sessions, Lee, and double hit. For a lift, I should say.
It's hard to double hit when you just use one hand. When you use one hand, you can get a lift.
So lead change, Hawaii now leading 6-5. Lele Pali serves it again, serves it deep. Sessions is there. Lee. And that ball hit down the line and in by Grimm.
Pretty impressive swing by the 5'8" right-sider, Lydia Fields Grimm. She goes up, sees the line available. Hartong couldn't get there in time. Fields Grimm had 13 kills in the Big Sky final last week.
So we're tied at 6. Uyato backside step out. Adolfo, and she hits it off the block. That ball went off Todd, Marissa Todd in the front row. 7-6, Hawaii leading by 1. First set just underway. Both teams settling in.
The connection between Uyato and Adolfo, oh so important for Hawaii's offense.
Emily Hartong will serve. Line drives it over. That ball is shanked by Sessions. That's an ace. Ace for Hartong. Hartong had 31 aces during the regular season.
And she leads the team in that category with that jump serve of hers.
Hawaii leading by 2 in the first set. NCAA volleyball. Serves again. Session pops it up. Lee goes outside. The ball hits the antenna. Off the hit by Todd. Hawaii leading now 9-6.
Marissa Todd in just a little early on her approach that time. I think she thought it was going to be a lower, faster, quicker set. So she got under the ball, hence the antenna shot.
Hartong will serve again. The ball popped up. Lee goes to Filer. Filer mishits it. It goes out. Hawaii with its biggest lead. They now lead 10-6.
Filer did not miss many shots last week when she was voted MVP in the Big Sky tournament. Hit 500 in the Big Sky tournament final.
That ball is another ace. That came over, flirted with the sideline. Trying to get there was Lyman. She never could. It's 11-6. Hawaii with a 5-point lead in the first set.
OC Sports, presented on Oceanic Time Warner Cable, is sponsored by Bank of Hawaii and Kaiser Permanente.
The series record is sponsored by Aston Hotels and Resorts. Hawaii lead the series 1-0. Last meeting September 9th, 1995. That's when it was to 15. Hawaii winning in 3. This is the 3rd time that Idaho State has been in the NCAA tournament. They've had to wait 23 years before they return. Emily Hartong serves. That ball is shanked again. This one shanked by Grimm. Hartong is on a roll.
Hartong's got 3 aces right now. Longo got 1 ace, so Hawaii with 4 aces so far. Big surprise because Idaho State's the one with all the record number of aces this year. 185, did you say?
184.
Amazing.
That's an incredible statistic. Lyman pops it up to Lee. That ball is hit over by Filer and then hit back down. Adolfo was there right in the middle. 13-6. Hawaii on a 7-point run. And they are following Hartong. She has their back. 13 serving 6. That one was long. Had a hump to it. Crowd will applaud the run.
Not a bad idea. It'll save Hartong a few jumps.
Ferrer will serve just into the game. Haley Ferrer from Shelley, Idaho. That's dug up by Longo, Uyato, and let's see. That
hit the antenna on the way over, yeah.
Hit the antenna. That's a point for Idaho State. 8 serving 13. Ferrer will serve. Into the net, service error. It's now 14 to 1. Hawaii back up to a 6-point lead. And serving will be Uyato.
This Idaho State team really drives their jump floaters. They want it to just barely clear the net.
Uyato. Uyato gets it over. Lee outside Lyman. That's dug up by Longo. They go outside, and again, Nikki Taylor. Great set that time, again by Uyato.
And the freshman Taylor is starting to play like a sophomore. You saw the well-formed block. Didn't have just the right set she wanted, so she just hit her off-speed shot.
Uyato again. Dug up by Sessions. They go outside, Lyman. But right there is Longo. Uyato, ball hit over by Adolfo. Oh, they're clicking. Hawaii clicking.
Adolfo used to going out on the step-out move on the right behind the setter. Now she's hitting the 31 in front of the setter. Nice move by Uyato.
Hawaii is taking control in this first set. Time now for the Fujitsu air conditioning cool play of the match.
The cool play is all 4 aces, right?
4 aces, yes.
1 by Longo, 3 by Hartong. That last one there, I think she missed on that one, but who cares? Here she gets another one. So that really gave the Rainbow Wahine some momentum in the cool play of the night. There's a friend of yours.
Yes, the governor, Neil Abercrombie, is here.
He loves his Rainbow Wahine volleyball, doesn't he?
He does, he does. 16-8, Hawaii leads in the first set. Uyato will continue to serve. They go outside. Here's Lyman. Into the double block. Hawaii cannot handle it as it trickles down in front of Olivao. 16-9. So Filer will be back to serve for Idaho State. The ball comes up. It was mishit that time by Emily Hartong. And right there to put it down was Lyman. So it's 16-10. Both teams are in double figures in this first set. Trying to play catch up. Idaho State. Back set. The ball hit over by Olivao. Outside to Lyman. There's Longo. Uyato. Olivao. The ball comes up near the net. Tapped down. Tapped down by Nikki Taylor.
In a play earlier, we saw Uyato go up on a tight play at the net. She hits the ball, but it looks like Lyman actually hits Uyato's hand. That doesn't happen very often.
17-10, Hawaii serving Longo. And that ball will not be returned. It rat-a-tats through that front row of Idaho State. It's now 18-10 here in the first set.
Well, of all things, Hawaii's got 5 aces now. Idaho State none. We thought it might be the reverse, the way Idaho State has their ace record.
Longo line drives it over. Sessions, Lyman. That's popped in the air by Longo. Emily Hartong. Olivao gets it over. Advantage now, Idaho State. That ball is hit by Reeder. But right back. Comes right back.
But Taimanu Olivao makes a great move with her hands on that last block. Watch her go up and reach with her hands, push it over the net. Rainbow Wahine firing on all cylinders right now.
Longo serving. And that ball is shanked by Ferrer.
Well, Longo's a good server, but I think a lot of her aces are coming also from the nervousness of the Idaho State passers right now. They just aren't getting into their platform and relaxing.
Serving again is Longo. Took something off this time. Popped in the air by Grimm. They get the ball over. Hawaii will respond. Olivao off the block. Grimm in the back row keeps it alive. Lee. That ball hit over by Reeder. And Reeder gets it down.
Nice set from Lori Mendenhall Lee. She's the Big Sky Player of the Year. A nice set in the middle there for Reeder.
Mendenhall Lee will serve. In the air by Olivao, chased down Uyato. That ball is hit over by Hartung. In the air it goes by Ferrer, hit over by Reeder, and that confuses Hawaii. The ball gets to the Terraflex. It is 20-12. Hawaii leading here in the first set.
That's that little paintbrush shot in the middle that so often goes down, like 90% of the time, going about 2 miles an hour.
Lee serving again. Uyato. Olivao. The ball is dug up by Ferrer. Here's Lyman. That's saved by Longo. Hartung. Tough angle, getting the ball over is Taylor. The ball is hit, just tapped by Taylor. Comes back, Session. Sets up Lyman. Ball comes over and down. Lyman hit the tape first. That threw the ball off.
Interesting, as we see, Lyman is sort of beach roll this shot over the net. Hawaii's got a very diversified offense right now. Emily Hartung with only one swing out of 11, 2 out of the 12, 2 out of the 18, I'm sorry. And everybody else in on the action. I think that's good for Hawaii's offense.
20-14, Idaho State making a boomlet of a comeback. They trail now by 6 as Nikki Taylor missed it on that last opportunity. But Hawaii still with a comfortable lead here in this first set.
Nice little 4-point swing. Nice block up there by Reeder, 6-foot sophomore.
This is a team, Idaho State, out of Pocatello, Idaho, that went into that postseason tournament in the Big Sky and were rated number 3. Well, everybody didn't really give them a chance. I mean, those other teams, Northern Colorado and North Dakota, they had a better record. They were the
Portland State.
They had a better record, and Idaho State just caught fire. And Coach Chad Tykert says it was really something to see, because our first game of the season, the crowd was counted as 62.
Yeah. And he also said that he is so happy to have this experience in this arena, which he calls maybe the mecca of all women's volleyball in America, and to have his girls have and himself get the opportunity to experience this place and what it's like, because you really can't describe quite what the ambiance is like. It's just very, very special.
Hawaii leads by 6. They have 6 aces.
That's very unusual. They only average about less than an ace a game, so to have 6 is pretty good production.
Hawaii had 108 aces during the regular season, compared to 184 by Idaho State. Lee serves, dug up by Longo. Uyato short set, and hitting the ball over is Forster. That ball is hit by Grimm and blocked. Big block by Nikki Taylor.
Well, that's a huge block over there. A couple of 6'4" blockers over there. Taylor and Forster. Taylor getting most of that one.
21-14 in the first set. Serving by Mendoza. That ball is hit over, blocked out. So that is a point. Reeder will be credited with the point. And it's 21-15 in favor of Hawaii. Here's Lyman. Lyman from St. George, Utah. 6'1" sophomore. 452 kills during the regular season. She serves. Chased down by Uyato. Big hit. Oh, huge power hit that time by Emily Hartong.
Two blockers out there waiting for her. Only Hartong's third swing of the night. Out of 20 swings for Hawaii altogether. It's obvious, it looks to me like Hawaii kind of diversify that offense.
Nikki Taylor serving. Lee and Reeder is blocked back by Borster. Getting the ball over is Todd. They go outside. Oh, Hartong. Hartong just nailed that one past Grimm.
Hartong is going up against the smallest blocker for Idaho State right now, Lydia Fields-Grimm.
Let's take a look at the Poncho Solar power play of this match.
And it's going to be Hartong one-on-one, winning that battle probably 95% of the time with any blocker she goes up against one-on-one.
Taylor Higgins has come in to serve.
She just rarely sees a one-person block.
She's blocked. Blocked by number 2, Kayla Goodman, just into the game. Those changes that Dave Shoji made because he wants more blocking.
He's got Taylor Higgins now as the center. And Kayla Goodman up front brings some size to that front row.
Higgins can't get it to climb over the tape. It remains Aloha ball 24-16. Serving will be Kylie Sessions from Idaho Falls. Gets it in. The ball is dug up by Mendoza and hit down by Emily Hartong. So Hartong with 3 kills in that first set. But that first set was all Wahine in every facet. Welcome back, everyone. Hawaii winning the first set 25-16. Let's check out how it works. Presented by Central Pacific Bank.
We're going to watch how it works when the attacker, who's going to become a blocker, Nikki Taylor, right there, is going to follow the setter of the other team and read their eyes, read their hands. And as we follow this, we'll see Nikki Taylor goes in. All of a sudden, she sees the setter arch her back, so Taylor goes out, takes the back set and rams it right back down in the court. Presses her arms forward, gets them over the net. See her eyes right there? She's watching the setter, Lori Mendenhall-Lee. There's a Mendenhall-Lee actually arches her back right there. We don't have that, but she arches her back and she kind of gives away that back set. And Taylor did a nice job of getting to the outside and pressed her hands over the net, penetrated across, and got the big block.
Hawaii 24-4 this season. 13-3 in the Big West. Idaho State 23-11, 14-6 in the Big Sky. So we begin the second set. Hawaii winning the first set, simply stepping on the gas pedal. They win it 25-16. You're looking at Haley Ferrer. Checking on the rotations. What a crowd. Not only is this a boisterous crowd, but it's a knowledgeable one, and we keep saying that. These people come in with a ticket, and they know what the ticket is for. Ferrer serving. Dug up by Hartong, gets it back. Hartong goes cross-court, Sessions pops it up. The ball is hit by Filer. Sessions, Lee, that's blocked. Blocked by Adolfo and Hartong. Hartong and Adolfo again. Patty cake at the net. The ball is kept alive by Adolfo. There's Longo. Hartong. Whistle blows. And a back row attack against Hawaii. That brings Dave Shoji off the bench.
I'm not sure who the back row attacker was, because Uyato's up front right now.
Serving is Ferrer. Step out. Adolfo. Adolfo rips that ball.
Version of the Molokai slide. Adolfo with 4 kills already.
Adolfo rips it right by Lyman. So Hawaii will serve. We are tied at 1 in the second set. Hartong doesn't get it over. And it's 2-1 Idaho State. Mackenzie Filer serving. Longo, Uyato, back set, Adolfo. And Adolfo again handles that double block, hitting it off Lyman on the outside near the line.
Good shot selection by Adolfo that time. Very often she chooses to take that shot and come back across court. She would have been blocked if she'd done that. She saw the line open and she took it. Smart play.
Uyato to serve. Slaps it over. Lee in the air. That ball is hit over by Reeder. That will be returned by Hawaii. They go outside to Uyato. No, excuse me. They go outside to Olivao.
Tai Olivao is one of the players, I think, that's starting to peak at the right time. Been playing her best volleyball of the year in the last 1/3 of the season.
So Manu Olivao, perfect on that last point. Lee back set. They try it again. Reeder is blocked by Olivao. And the ball comes back and then escapes the court. And Hawaii leads 4-2.
That's Ty's second block solo of the evening to go along with her 3 kills.
Serving is Uyato. Lee, little touch. Little dump shot, and it works.
Laurie Mendenhall-Lee, she's cagey. It's one of the reasons why she was Big Sky Player of the Year. Nice little back dump shot there. Not even the all Big West libero Ali Longo could get that one.
Lee serving. Hitting the ball over was Taylor. Hawaii unable to put it together on their side of the net. So we are tied at 4. Mendenhall Lee will serve again. Line drive. That's popped up by Olivao. The ball is hit over against the block, that time by Hartong. And Hartong with a part of her repertoire that you don't usually see. Comes out of that back row, takes something off.
Yeah, the set wasn't where she wanted it, so she just took off of one leg and just sort of manufactured a little beat shot.
Longo serves. Sessions keeps it alive. That ball is hit over and down by Grimm.
Nice swing by Lydia Fields-Grimm. She's another one who's hot right now. In 2 of the Big Sky contests, she had 476 and 545. So she's getting hot at the right time of the year.
We're tied at 5 in the second set. Longo shanks it. That ball came over and just dove. Longo thought she had position. She was on her knees. Lyman will be credited with the ace.
And there's the first ace of the night for Idaho State.
Lyman had 21 during the season. That's 22 and 23 in succession. That went off Olivao.
This is more of what we expected Idaho State to do. Serve really tough, take a lot of chances from behind that service line.
7 serving 5. Olivao, Uyato, Hartong. Nobody in the back row. That ball hits in.
Once again, a broken play, not a great pass. The only place that Uyato could go was Hartong out of the back row, and M, as usual, delivered.
6 serving 7. Serving is Mendoza, and that's long. Idaho leading 8-6 here in the second. Idaho down 1-0 in this NCAA opening round. Session serves. Longo, Uyato back set. That goes to Taylor, trying to get the ball back as it patty cakes around, and Ratatat couldn't do it.
And they had a soccer play to finish it. Just couldn't quite keep it in the court.
Any appendage available?
There's 1, 2, 3, just out.
ball comes up, and right there was Emily Hartong. And yelling at Hartong across the court was Nikki Taylor, who served it. Nikki puts it in. Maybe too much adrenaline.
Well, you expect that from a freshman who's playing first NCAA contest. No question that she is fired up.
9 serving 8. The ball is mishit by Borster. So it is 10-8 in favor of Idaho State in the second set.
Well, it's unusual. Borster usually goes in front of the center, not behind. Here she's going in front of the center.
Grimm serving again. And that ball is hit, and that is clinical. That ball was hit by Nikki Taylor.
What a dimension Nikki Taylor has offered to this offense by hitting out of the back row 3 times. It takes so much pressure off the left side hitters in the front row for Hawaii, whether it be Taimana Olival or in this case, especially Emily Hartong.
Courtney Lelepale has come in this serve now for Hawaii. The senior knuckleballs it over. The ball received by Sessions. Ball comes over Hawaii, setting it up. Uiato step out. And Adolfo Sessions was there. Big hit comes over, and right there was Taylor. And then Hawaii gets it up on the net, and that was a big opportunity for Marissa Todd. 11-9, Idaho State staying in front.
Credit Idaho State for hanging in there, not backing away from this 9,000 fans and 11th ranked Rainbow Wahine.
Serving is Ferrer. Hartong, Uiato, back to Hartong, over the double block. That'll be returned. The ball is hit over by Filer. So Filer used her 6-4, and it's now 12-9. Timeout has been called by Hawaii and by Dave Shoji. So apparently, Idaho State is back. So Idaho leading here 12-9 in the second set. Idaho came out, and their eyes were looking at this crowd saying, wow, what an experience this is. Well, they've kind of thrown that away and got back to their reputation of being a very good volleyball team at this time of the year. And Hawaii has not been able to catch that in this second set.
And there you see their coach, Chad Tykert. I'm sure he's doing everything he can to get them to relax, just enjoy the moment, stay in the present. His teams get better each year when he coaches.
Ferrer serving. Hartong, Uiato back to Hartong, double block. Back it comes. The ball is a dump shot that doesn't work. Advantage now for Idaho State. Taylor in the air. And finally getting the ball over was Hartong. And there could have been a double hit there, but it's not called. Hartong again. This time pushes it through the double block of Filer and Lee. And Hawaii trails by 2.
Smart play by Hartong as she sees the block well formed there. The defense deep, so she puts it short.
Adolfo in the front row along with Olival and along with Uiato. Emily will serve. Ball comes back over. That one by Lima. Solving the double block. Ineffective.
First team all Big Sky. She had double-doubles in all 3 tournament matches last week. The Big Sky tournament. Double figures in kills, double figures in digs.
Filer serves. Longo, Uiato. Emily Hartong hits it down the middle. That ball is returned. There's Taylor outside. Olival, little touch. Diving dig. Pushed over by Adolfo's. Ball still alive. They go outside to Lyman. And that ball goes off the block and out. And right now, Idaho State is outplaying Hawaii. What a turnaround. In the first set, it was all Rainbow Wahine. Here, Idaho is making a statement.
You're right, Jim. They're playing some solid volleyball right now, not making many mistakes and forcing Hawaii into errors. Like
Filer with an ace. Took them a while to get the range on their line drive serve, but it's working.
Remember, again, of all their statistics, this is their strongest statistic, is in the ace category. And they don't have that many errors to go along with their aces. They have a good ratio.
15-10. Volleyball trying to win the joust that time was Uriato. That ball is dug up, hit over by Lyman. Outside, Volleyball. That ball dug up again. They will go to Lyman over the double block, and that's another point. And Hawaii befuddled. They are befuddled. Another timeout for Hawaii. This is their home court. This is a sellout crowd. And Idaho State leads by 6. Let's take a look at the aces now for Idaho State.
He's been serving up one after another. Here's Tressa Lyman, who's also getting the job done at the net. He's also getting it done behind the service line. Mackenzie Filer, he might have gotten another one there.
Idaho State on an 8-2 run. They lead 16-10. Hawaii has got to make a decision here to do something about this. But so far, they haven't found the answer. Serving is Ferrer. Outside, Olival. Olival hits it off the block. It goes back and out. That's a point for Hawaii at 16-11. So Mita Uiato will go back to serve now for Hawaii. Hawaii in a catch-up mode. Gets it in. That ball received by Lyman. Hit over by Reeder.
Well, that was some pretty savvy swinging right there by Reeder. She had 2 blockers in front of her. Ball tight to the net, nowhere to go, and she managed to tool the block and down.
17-11, Idaho State in the second set. Hawaii really off balance. The ball is hit over by Taylor, and that's a return. Longo is there. Uiato. Olival hits it. It's chased down. Comes back to the middle. Sessions gets it over. Uiato goes outside to Taylor. That's blocked to the far side. And Olival hits it over and down. So Hawaii finally gets a point. And they trail by 5.
A hard-earned point, though. This Idaho State team just continues to play some great defense. They're blocking well. Every part of their game right now is clicking. And Hawaii struggling.
Forster, Taylor, Olival in the front row. Serving is Longo. That ball comes over. That triple block by Hawaii really screamed the player that hit it that time.
It was Reeder again. Summer Reeder. See how she just sort of turned her head at the last moment? Sort of ball just hit away, wrist, what they call wrist away.
18-12. Uiato. That ball is popped up in the air after the hit by Taylor. Sessions outside to Grimm. They go back and hitting the ball out. That time was Todd.
Marissa Todd, normally a pretty solid outside hitter, usually gets a couple kills a game.
If Hawaii's going to do something about this set, they've got to start doing it now. Sessions up near the net. That ball is in on the hit by Reeder.
Reeder's gotten 3 out of the last 4 points. I'll tell you, Lori Mendenhall-Lee unafraid to go to Reeder a lot.
19-13, Idaho State. Sessions serves it. Back up by Mendoza. And that time, Taylor with just a little bump. The ball goes over and down for a point. 19-14.
Nikki Taylor doing a nice job of mixing up her shots.
Taylor serves it. Here's Lee. Goes outside. The ball is hit over by Grimm. There's Taylor. Blocked back. Hawaii in trouble. Forster finally gets it over. Advantage, Idaho State. Big hit. That ball is shanked. over the Hawaii bench.
When Reeder,
20-14.
when Reeder leaves, Mackenzie Filer comes into the front row. So the middles for Idaho State really carrying the load right now.
Turnabout is fair play in this second set. That ball is hit over, that time by Hartong. The return goes over the net and out. That's a point for Hawaii. They trail by 5. Lelepali will come in. Hawaii's got to go on a streak here. Lelepali gets it in. Sessions. Lee with the dump. Right in between the double block.
No, Lee, she's the 5'8" senior center out of Salt Lake City. What a smart play. She got two of Hawaii's better blockers giving her room at the net there when Adolfo and Hartong really should have been pressing over just a little more, been aggressive.
Ball hit over by Ferrer. Huiato down the line and in by Emily Hartong. Or is it? No, now they call it out. Boy, Hawaii's really up against it. Their game has disappeared. Ferrer serves it again. Mendoza. And there's the dink shot that goes in by Huiato. Alevao comes into the front row. 16 serving 22. Crowd trying to get into it, aiding the home team. Sessions. That ball is hit over by Filer. Hawaii trying to return it. Alevao. There's Lee. Filer hits it down the middle. And they say it was a touch. Idaho State can do no wrong.
Lori Mendenhall-Lee, Idaho State center, just loving setting her middles. Sets Filer, now she's going to set Reeder again, I bet.
Ferrer serving. Outside to Olivao. That's popped in the air again. Longo. Huiato. Step out. And Adolfo gets it down. 23-17.
Malaya Adolfo comes back to the huddle and urges her teammates to get it going.
Huiato to serve. Sessions, Lee. The ball is hit over by Reeder. Chased down, hit out. Was chased down by Longo and hit out by Taylor.
Lack of communication there by Hawaii that time. Nobody wanted to set that ball. A lot of confusion. Surprising to see that this late in the season.
It is set point. 24 serving 17. Hawaii is just off the tracks. The ball comes back. Olivao, that's blocked back. And the ball comes up and the ball goes by Reeder, but out.
Boy, she had just like an open court there. Easy shot for the set. But she'll have 6 more chances right here.
Longo's got to get it in. She does. There's Lee right in the middle. Outside Grimm, that's long. Point for Hawaii. And it's 24-19, Idaho State. Longo was on a very nice run in the first set. He's got to repeat that right now with no wiggle room. Sessions shanks it, but it's saved. Comes back over. Huiato. Taylor down the line. That's long. The set is over. So Utah State comes back to tie this match at 1 set apiece, winning 25-19 in set number 2, and doing to Hawaii in the second set what Hawaii did to them in the first set. Welcome back, everybody. Jim Leahy along with Chris McLaughlin. Let's take a look at the McDonald's match stats.
Well, as you take a look at the stats, it's pretty even in kills, as you can tell. Attempts about even, errors about even, hitting percentage about even, only five percentage points difference. Hawaii's got double amount of blocks. You see the digs. Idaho State's got 8 more digs. Aces and errors about even. Hawaii's got double of Idaho State's, but overall it's about as even as the match is, one set apiece. And I think Hawaii hopefully has made some adjustments as we take a look at Santa Claus in the crowd. I hope they made some adjustments in that 10-minute span. Dave showed you he's usually really good at doing that. I'll tell you something, Idaho State took a lot of momentum to the locker room.
There you go, that word, momentum. Idaho State has it as we start the third set. By the way, that's the only place in the world you will see a palaka, Santa Claus. Hawaii winning the first set 25-16. Idaho State turning it around, winning the second set 25-19.
And Tressa Lyman having a big night for Idaho State. 8 kills, no errors, hitting .533. 300 points above her normal average.
Uiato serving, joust at the net, won by Idaho State. Won by Mendenhall Lee.
Mendenhall Lee, just a very, very smart setter. Went up and put the 2 hands on the ball and pressed last.
Serving is Filer. Uiato back set. Finally ends up with Taylor. Whistle blows. And a double hit is called. So that's a point for Hawaii here in this third set. Pivotal third set. Tied at 1. Longo to serve. That's received by Ferrer and then shanked by Ferrer.
Longo's 4th ace of the night, Hawaii's 7th overall.
Longo in her traffic cone uniform delivers. Ferrer, Lee, hit over by Lyman. Emily Hartung, Uiato. Good hit that time, cross body hit by Nikki Taylor.
Smart shot by Nikki Taylor at a time to see where the small blocker was. That was Mendenhall Lee. And she just, I think, goes over her or just around her, but smart attack position.
5th kill for Nikki Taylor. The ball is hit and blocked back by Taylor, by Reeder. There's Lyman. Whistle blows. Ball goes out. That's a point for Idaho State.
Net violation that time on Jade Vorster. At least Hawaii had 2 blockers up in the middle there. I think they're going to pay more attention to Mendenhall Lee setting her middles.
Lee serving. Longo to Uiato, goes cross court. That ball is hit down the line and it's dug up by Lee, over by Lyman. Hawaii with a chance. Longo, ball hit down the middle by Emily Hartung.
There's Longo again being the alternate setter. Whenever Mita Uiato digs the ball, she always passes it up to Ali Longo, and Longo picks up a nice set to her senior buddy.
9 kills now for Hartung. That ball kind of shanked around, but it goes to Grimm. Grimm hits it, and it's blocked by Vorster and also Nikki Taylor.
Well, even though Vorster isn't having a great night attacking, she's hitting negative, actually. She's doing a pretty good job blocking at the net like that. Hawaii's 5th block of the night.
Hawaii leading 5-2. Serving again is Mendoza. The ball pushed over. There's Taylor. Uiato goes cross court. The ball is hit by Emily Hartung, dug up by Ferrer. Hawaii with another opportunity. And this time, hitting the ball was Nikki Taylor, but she didn't get it over the net.
Taylor trying to do just a little bit too much of that, trying to hit a sharp angle there. All she had to do was go deep cross court corner, and I think she would have gotten the kill.
Serving is Lyman. That ball hit over by Forster off that very short set. So Hawaii's middle worked that time.
That'll get Forster back into the 0-0-0 category. 1 kill, 1 error.
Serving this Taylor. That ball hit over by Lyman. Dug up, they go cross court. And that ball, Emily Hartung. Emily Hartung literally knocks over Lyman. Hawaii leading by 4, 7-3. Coach Tykert not extremely pleased here in the third. Back set. The ball, Grimm hits it. Doesn't get it over the net.
That ball got nothing but cable. Fields Grimm saw nothing but Hawaii block.
So Hawaii leading 8-3, trying to get back to where they're used to being in very crucial matches. Take a look at the Los Angeles Regional, the lower bracket. Hawaii currently playing Idaho State. BYU defeated Arizona State. Colorado State over Northridge. And New Hampshire, boy, they had to go a long way, didn't they? It was USC. So
about 15 minutes.
Hawaii leading here in the third set, 8-3. Serving is Nikki Taylor. Ball hit over by Reeder. That could have been an out ball. Longo was there. They go to Emily Hartung. Some confusion in the middle. Finally, the ball is hit over by Todd. Hartung again. That's off the block. Well, you could put any block up that time. And Hartung had the perfect power quotient to hit that ball.
Boy, did she really hit that ball hard. Hit high hands, and there was no way anybody could chase that down. Well-formed block, actually.
That ball is mishit. After that set by Nikki Taylor, Lyman couldn't handle it. Nikki Taylor dropped the ball and then picked it up and served it. That may have thrown everything off.
Another ace for Hawaii. Ace number 8.
Hawaii leading 10-3 into the net by Nikki Taylor. Let's see what she does. She's going to serve here. And she dribbles it off her foot, chases it down, picks it up, and serves it right away. The ball served by Sessions. There is Hartung blocked back by the good double block. Hartung ties it again, different angle. The ball is put over by Filer, but Forster is saying, no, not here, not now. Hawaii leading 11-4 in the third set. Idaho State turning things around in set number 2, winning 25-19. Hawaii winning the first set 25-16. Lele Pali has come in and she will serve for Hawaii. Lele Pali gets it in. Back up by Lyman. And hit over by Filer. Filer got that by Adolfo.
Mackenzie Filer showing why she hits for such a high percentage. She keeps the number 2 all-time season kill percentage of .369, number 44 in the United States for all Division I players.
Lydia Fields-Grimm serving for Idaho State. Taps it over. There's Longo. Uiato step out. Adolfo! And Adolfo hits that off the block. That went off Todd. So it is 12-5. Hawaii leads.
Adolfo making better connections with Uiato. Now Adolfo up front with Uiato and Tai Manu Olivao.
Emily Hartung will serve. Gets it in. Ball up near the net. There's Filer. Sessions finally gets it across. Advantage now. Hawaii, they go outside. That ball is hit over by Olivao. It's blocked back. Olivao tried to save it. Couldn't do it.
Again, some confusion there amongst the Hawaii coverers of Taimano Olivao.
Ferrer will serve. Gets it in. Uyato goes to Olivao. Down the line, off the block. That ball spinning out of bounds. It first went off Mendenhall Lee.
Olivao with her 6th kill in 20 tries. Nice little tool shot off the end blocker.
13-6. Serving is Uyato. And a miss hit that time by Lee. Mendenhall Lee tumbling out of bounds. She could do nothing.
But that'll go down as a service ace for Uyato. Ace number 9 on the night for Hawaii. Uyato's first.
Uyato serving again, serves it long. The ball just kept climbing when it came over the net. 14-7, Hawaii has doubled up on Idaho State here in the 3rd. But Idaho State still with that ability to turn things around. They proved it in the 2nd set. Filer to serve. The ball received by Hartung and hit over by Adolfo. They're going to joust at the net. Hawaii loses.
You know, those jousts at the net are so tough. It's not necessarily the strongest player. It's actually the player who pushes last. And there you see Mendenhall Lee was the last one to push. She's done that twice tonight. She's won 2 of those battles.
Mendenhall Lee is one of those setters that doesn't come from central casting. There is an ace. And went off Hartung.
Kenzie Filer picks up her 2nd ace of the night.
Filer to serve. 14-9. Idaho trying to come back here. Hartung. Very short set to Adolfo, and Adolfo hits it out. Hawaii can't stop wobbling. They call a timeout. 14-10. Hawaii dominated here in this 3rd set. But now Idaho State in the neighborhood. We're in the pivotal 3rd set. Both of these teams have battled each other. And Idaho State and Hawaii are tied at 1 set apiece. Hawaii leads here, but Idaho State trying to reach out and steal the momentum.
We'll see if the timeout that Dave showed you called helped at all in making adjustments. My guess is that he wants to get the ball out to Adolfo on a good pass to get the ball out to Nikki Taylor on a broken play.
Serving is Filer. Uyato. Ball is hit over by Nikki Taylor.
That was a good solid swing by Nikki Taylor, who struggled all night. That's her 8th kills. She's got 6 errors, though. Not unlike her to commit that many errors. I'm sure she will settle down.
Ali Longo serving. Lyman, Lee. Lyman gets it over and down right in front of Hartung.
Tressa Lyman yet to make an error tonight. 10 kills in 20 tries without an error. She's hitting a mere 500. For the year, she hits 243, so she's doubling up on her kill percentage.
Bailey Bars comes into the game now. Comes in for Grimm. Hawaii needs a point here. They go to Olivao, hits it off the block. So Hawaii leads 16-11.
Well, Olivao going up against a good blocker there in Tressa Lyman, but did a nice little twist turn down the sideline and caught a forearm.
Serving will be Mendoza. 16, serving 11. Lee, back set. That ball is hit by Lyman. Blocked back with no force.
On the attack, the follow through. Reeder followed through into the net. Point Hawaii.
Reeder really performed well, but she just extended it a little bit too much.
Yeah.
17-11. Mendoza serving again. Overpass, hammered down by Hartung. The overpass off of Session. Timeout, Idaho State, as Hawaii has been able to speed away into comfortable ability.
There's an overpass right there that I think should go down as an ace for the server, because 90% of the time that overpass that goes there goes down as a kill for somebody like Hartong. There's some happy fans up there. Good crowd tonight, probably, I don't know, what do you think, 8 or 9,000?
It's up near capacity, it is. And the demand for tickets was brisk, to say the least, during the week.
I think the bottom bowl sold out in one day. But and there's Santa.
Palaka Santa.
You know, I think that, getting back to the game here, I think that Idaho State really calmed down in the second set. They had, I think, a little bit of deer in headlights in the first set, calmed down in the second, and I thought they would have momentum to carry them through in the third, but instead in the third, they were hitting 0-62. They've only got 4 kills in the third set. Hawaii's got a dozen. So it's been a real tough go for them offensively in this third set.
Let's go to Ryan Tsuji. Ryan.
Well, Jim, the coaches for Hawaii definitely not letting up despite Hawaii's lead here. Robin Amos Santos taking time to talk to Kalea Adolfo about her hand positioning on the block and getting up. Dave Shoji talking to Mita Oiato, emphatically encourage her to get all attackers involved. Scott Wong also working the sideline. So Hawaii coaches definitely trying to keep the Hawaii athletes motivated here in set 3. Back to you.
Thanks, Brian. 18 serving 11. Serving again is Mendoza. That ball blocked back and then hammered over and then really hammered down by Nikki Taylor.
Nikki Taylor just needs a few of those overpasses to get her confidence back. She's had so many errors tonight. To get one like that should boost her confidence just a bit.
Hawaii leading 19-11. Mendoza serving again. Lee, back set. That ball is hit over by Lyman. Uiato. Emily Hartong.
We've heard that combination all year long. Uiato to Hartong. Not could have been any prettier than that shot. Hartong with 13 kills now, hitting 440. Monster numbers.
Hawaii perched on the plateau. Another overpass following the serve. Following the serve by Mendoza.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to Sarah Mendoza. She's been serving really well this last 1/3 of the season. That one there, a terrific floater that gave Idaho State all kinds of trouble.
Hawaii on a 6-0 run. Credit Nikki Taylor with the last overpass. Step out, block back. Blocked back by Hartung. They go cross court. Lyman. That's saved by Longo. Hartung again, spinning it through the block. Hawaii leads 22-11, and they've doubled up again on Idaho State.
Idaho State out of timeouts. All they can do is listen to the crowd and hope they can get a run going. Hawaii very hot.
Mendoza serving again. Lee gets it over. There's Longo with the save. Uiato gets it across. Lee back set. And that ball by Mars goes cross court and gets in.
Nice save by Emily Hartong with her left hand, pops her up. She gets it to Longo and keeps the rally going, but Idaho State wins the point.
Hawaii leading by double digits. Serving is Filer at the net. Ball comes over by Vorster. They kind of spread out, and Vorster had room.
And how about Uiato's athleticism to take a bad pass that was too tight to the net, goes up, really jumps high to keep it from going over the net, and then Vorster just keeping it in play. Great point.
23-12. That ball is into the net, hit into the net by Todd. And right there was Uiato again.
The only thing better than a setter that gets an overpass and gets a kill is a setter that gets a block solo on the other team. Aloha
ball here in the pivotal third set. Nikki Taylor serving. Ball goes cross court. It's a big hit there by Bars, but Nikki Taylor saved it. Ball comes over by Hartung. There's Sessions. Down the middle comes Lyman. Uyato. That ball by Taylor knocks over a player in the back row. Back set. Ball is hit over again by Bars. Comes cross court and in by Emily Hartung. Hawaii dominates in the third set. Takes the momentum that was established by Idaho State. And this is 25-12. And look at this crowd. Emily Hartung was special.
16 kills, only 2 errors. She's seeing a lot of one-person blocks. Here you see one of her aces. She's got 3 aces on the night. She also hits on the right side. So versatile. Hitting the overpass right there, just goes up with all her athleticism and pounds it down. And she also had a spike in the last set where she almost knocked over Tressa Lyman of Idaho State. So we'll take a look at the last point here. Here's the dig by Longo. Uyato chases it down. Here's the attack by Hartung. Has a good solid block in front of her, and she takes that sharp angle, kind of a risky angle, but when you're up by a dozen, you can do that, get away with it.
We begin the fourth set. Hawaii leading in this match, 2-1. One thing that immediately pops up in front of us is Hawaii does not want to go to a 5th game. They have not performed well over the course of the season in 5-game matches. Fields Graham will serve. Longo, Uyato, Olival.
Catches the antenna there. Point Idaho State. By the way, I think BYU is somewhere watching this in a hotel, maybe somewhere, and they're hoping Hawaii goes at least 5, so they can be as tired as they are.
That time, Graham serves it long, and we are tied at 1 here in the fourth.
You see the BYU.
I saw
Giuseppe
her.
Vinci, he's the Data Volley guy, and
it's amazing about Misa Uyato. That ball blocked right in the middle after the hit by Filer. Excellent double block. Adolfo was there.
Hawaii did figure out, has made the adjustment to put 2 up on the middle because Filer is so effective.
Adolfo and Taylor. That's an ace.
But picks up her 2nd ace of the night. Hawaii's 10th ace overall.
I have to tell you the story. I went up to the Rainbow Teak to get a souvenir. I always do. After all, it's the regional.
Yeah.
Standing in line.
No.
Standing in line was Uyato for 2 volleyballs. That ball hit down by Lyman and by Longo. And I saw it. I said, you're going to pay for these? I mean, they should just give you them.
I think she probably had to pay for them.
She did. 2 serving 3. Serving is Ferrer. Longo, Uyato. They go to Taylor.
Oh, and give a lot of credit to Ali Longo. She took a tough serve from Ferrer, put it right up on the money. Uyato puts up the set right where Nikki Taylor likes it.
Here's Ali Longo, hoping for tenure. And she serves. And there's a good start. It's another ace.
That's ace number 5 for Longo, ace number 11 for the Wahine. I did not see this coming, this many aces for Hawaii, I'll tell you that.
Longo again, 5 serving 2. Chased down by Lee. Here's Lyman. Lyman gets in.
Ball was out.
Now they say it's out. So, fortune continues for the Bows. 6 serving 2. Longo. Tenure starting to lengthen. Lee hit by Reeder, and that is blocked. Nikki Taylor was there.
Boy, Nikki Taylor really playing some alert volleyball there. Reeder was running the slide. She steps out, presses over the net and down, and then celebrates. What a block. Block number, I think, 8 on the night.
7
7
serving 2. Outside to Lyman. There's Longo. Uiato, back set, Olival. Manu Olival goes cross court, tickling the hands of the defender. 8-2.
See Coach Tykert, he'll probably call a timeout if they don't get a point here.
Longo again. Waiting for it. Lee, cross court. And finally, it is Lyman. Lyman with a good angle shot, getting it down just before the end line. Hawaii now leading 8-3, and a good tenure in serving by Longo.
And Lyman continuing to hit for big numbers, 12 kills, hitting .393. Big night for Tressa Lyman.
Mendenhall Lee serving. Hartung, Uiato, there's Forster. There was no answer in the middle defensively that time.
Jade Forster knew she wasn't putting up great numbers in the first 3 sets. So she knew that in the set number 4 she had to make a difference. She's got 4 kills now, been in on a couple of blocks, playing some good volleyball.
Here's Sarah Mendoza. She serves it, waiting for it is Lee. Ball is put over by Lyman. Pancake dig that time by Taylor. Hawaii gets it over. Outside it goes. And that ball goes off the block after that hit.
I'll tell you, one of the reasons that Nikki Taylor is a 6 rotation player now is she's starting to play some defense. Actually, she's played defense all along. Out there, she shows she can pancake, and at 6'4", she can reach a long way. She's got a long spatula.
Ball comes over again. Hartung hits it, goes off the block, but right there is Lee to save. Ball hit down the line again, this time by Todd.
Boy, credit Idaho State, a great dig in the back row. And then the finishing attack on the outside to Lydia Fields-Grimm. That was some good playing by Idaho State there.
Idaho State starting to creep back into this one. An attempted dump shot doesn't work. Now, wait a minute. It could be a net violation.
No, I think what happened was, I think Uiato went up, tried to touch it. I'm not sure she touched this. Yeah, it just goes over and goes inside the block. Fields-Grimm.
That's amazing.
It'll go down as a kill on whoever passed that ball.
Serving is Taylor. Dug up by Sessions. Lee back set. Put over by Todd. Right over the double block of Hartung and Forster. So it's 10-6.
Marissa Todd picks up kill number 2. Struggling tonight, though. She's got 4 errors, hitting negative. Nice shot right there, though.
Sessions will serve. Received by Mendoza. To Forster. Forster from Uiato. Again, that short, quick, effective set.
I like the way that Uiato's moving the ball around, getting Forster very involved in her 3 rotations across the front, not setting, relying on Emily Hartung all the time. Hartung's hit enough balls tonight. She's hit 29 so far.
Lele Pali serving. Gets it in. Dug up by Lyman. Ball comes over from her knees. There is Taylor. Ball comes over again. Very short little patty cake. Kept alive by Uiato. And then hit by Emily Hartung.
Hartung picking up a small block with a 5'10" Marissa Todd. Better to go there than against the 6'4" Mackenzie Filer in the middle.
12 serving 6.
Chad, you saw a shot of Chad Tykert there. He coached high school volleyball up in Wyoming, Montana. Once won 142 high school matches in a row. 2-time Big Sky Coach of the Year.
Higgins and Goodman have come into the game for Hawaii. The ball hit over and trying to get it is Mendoza, but the ball just escaped the court. Came right over us. 12-7, Hawaii leading. Idaho State trying to steal the momentum. Trying to do to Hawaii here in the fourth set what they did to Hawaii in the second set. Dominate them.
I'm not sure the crowd will allow that. They're getting more vociferous as the longer the night goes on.
Ferrer say step out. That ball is in by Adolfo. That is becoming semi-automatic.
This looks like they had a little mid-season lull, Oyato and Adolfo. Now they're starting to regain that magic of the timing, the connection.
So here comes Emily Hartung. Hartung looking for tenure. Gets it in. Goes to Lee. Ferrer gets it across. But there's Longo. Mendoza. Longo. Advantage now, Idaho State. Getting the ball over is Grimm. Ball hit by Goodman. And a point will be recorded for Hawaii.
Nice set from Taylor Higgins that time. Forces Idaho State to call a timeout.
So Hawaii has doubled up Idaho State here in the fourth. They win this set, they win this match. For the latest information on UH athletics, go to hawaiiathletics.com for UH news, tickets, videos, and more. Also visit UH's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube sites for you to follow your favorite teams and get current fan promotion. 14-7, biggest lead of this fourth set for Hawaii. Emily Hartung, a senior, playing what could be her last two nights in this facade. Gets it over. Lee. Welcome to the diving dig that time. Diving dig by Higgins. Ball hit down, saved on the other side. There's Uiato. Higgins. Ball is off the block on the hit by Emily Hartung. That's another point for Hawaii. They lead 15-7.
How about Higgins, Taylor Higgins, the backup for Uiato, giving up her body to keep that rally alive, then put up a pretty nice set to Hartung to finish that rally. Nice assist.
Longo slaps her on the back, congratulating her. Crowd rhythmic clapping. Emily Hartung with the serve. Lee goes outside, and that ball is hit down the line and in by Bailey Barr.
Bailey Barr is just a freshman out of Grants Pass, Oregon. The lefty's got a lot of range and some good heat on the ball. I'm surprised that she hasn't gotten more action.
Nikki Taylor comes back into the lineup. She is in the back row. Ball is served. Hit by Manu Olivao and Adolfo and Lyman. Lyman perched in that corner. Gets the point. It's 15-9.
Lyman's been a tough problem to solve for Hawaii tonight. 13 kills, only one error in 30 swings. He's been very, very good for Idaho State.
Grimm serving. Uiato. Ball hit over by Olivao. What an athletic ballet move by Uiato. Going out of bounds in the back row, feeding the ball up front. It's Olivao.
It's one of the things that sets her apart from all the other setters in the country. Her athleticism.
16-9. Uiato serves it long. 16-10.
Taimanu Olivao is going to get some credit there too, because that ball was set on about the 8-foot line, and Taimanu Olivao made it the most of it, picking up her 9th kill. She's hitting 280 tonight. That's a good number for her.
Filer to serve for Idaho State. Comes over. Olivao outside, and it works again. Adolfo.
My credit, he to Uyato for getting both of the middles involved here in sets 3 and 4. Both Forster and Adolfo have seen a lot of action. Nice split block there. Credit the setter up for that one.
Hawaii leading here by 7, 17-10. Longo serving, chased down by Lee. She goes cross court. Lyman hits it out.
A rare error from Tressa Lyman. Only her second of the night.
Another timeout for Idaho State. Hawaii leading now 18-10. Celebration has been turned on. The volume has been turned up. Cody Apusia in the black shirt. And he's here to celebrate, hopefully, a victory because they were only able to get one. But they are a very interesting band.
Nice to see the athletes on every campus supporting each other. It's one of the things that I think is great about collegiate athletics is the way they cross support.
Serving will be Longo. 18 serving 10. Lee goes outside again to Lyman, but Longo is there. Uyato goes to Taylor. Lyman again. And Lyman hit it out. Lyman just kept ripping the ball and ripping the ball. And Hartung was there the last time just to watch it go out. 19-10.
Lyman, only a sophomore. She's a good one.
Serving is Longo. That ball hit over by Lee.
That violation that time. Jade Forster.
19-11. We're in the fourth set. Hawaii leads 2 sets to 1. Serving is Mendenhall Lee. Gets it over. Longo, Uyato. And right there, Manu Olevao.
Oh boy, she had a good swing at that one. She knew she had the line open. She just took a little bit too much. But that was a good swing.
Hartung with 18 kills. Taylor with 11. Ball comes over. Lunging save by Olevao. Sessions. Ball is hit and blocked by Forster. Hit by Lyman, blocked by Forster. And Hawaii now leads 20-12. And they are parked on that plateau. Sarah Mendoza serving again. Lee chases it down. Outside it goes. Good one-handed save that time by Emily Hartung. They give it to Hartung, and she gets the point. It's again, Uyato goes cross court.
Hartung looked around like, looks what I found. She's got a split block there. She's going to win that battle probably 90% of the time, but the one-arm dig was pretty spectacular by Emily.
21-12, Hawaii chased down by Lee. And that ball is hit over by Todd.
And this Idaho State team refuses to go away. Led by their senior center, Lori Mendenhall Lee, Big Sky Player of the Year. She won't let this team give up, that's for sure. She put up a great battle tonight.
She's a fantastic leader. She really is. Lyman serving. Longo. Mendoza. Ball hit over by Hartung, and it is not going to be coming back.
And one of the things that Coach Chad Teichert said was characteristic of his team is he said they were fighters. They love to compete. And certainly they're doing that now, fighting to the very last point, even though they're down by 9.
22-13, chased down again by Mendenhall Lee. Hawaii with the advantage here and pounding the ball off the block again is Hartung. Hartung with 20 kills.
Let's see if Jade Forster gets a hand for her effort. She's coming out because Tuininga's going to get a chance to play. I think it's senior time. What do you think?
Yes, Christiana Tuininga. from Carson,
Watch
California.
for her to get a set from Wayata if there's a good pass.
The ball is hit by Todd and blocked, single solo block that time by Hartong. And this is Aloha ball for the match. And this crowd, which could be one of the most vociferous crowds, an ace ends it by Nikki Taylor. Away, turns, look for the BYU coaches who are scouting. That sets up tomorrow night. And if there is two schools that Hawaii and BYU are going to meet again in yet another sport. They have done it in football, they have done it in basketball, they have done it in baseball. Now women's volleyball in the NCAA tournament, second round tomorrow night.
You know, I think that it really brings up memories of the 1998 match these two teams had, BYU and Hawaii. And some people said it was the greatest match of all time.
Savings accounts matured.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one.
Let's go over to Howard.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. Obviously, you're a coaching genius because whatever you said at the intermission totally changed the complexion.
You don't know. You don't want to know what I told him.
I'd kind of like to know, but...
Well, you know, whenever we win easy, we seem to let down, and that's what happened in game 2. They were serving tough, and they were knocking us off the net, and they ran their middle attack just like we knew they were, but they passed well, and they were pretty good. In the second game, they were really good.
Now you have an opportunity to look forward. We could talk about the Saturday matchup. You watch BYU, a very inspired match, a very good Arizona State team. But your thoughts now against BYU tomorrow?
Well, it's a really good blocking team. It's going to be completely different from tonight because they're more physical. You know, I think their ball control won't be as good as Idaho State, but we'll see. I mean, we're going to have to knock them off the net and, you know, just play our game. If we play our game, we're good.
And I'm sure you'll have a bigger crowd even tomorrow, right?
Well, I hope so. Yeah, the students were great. Everybody was great tonight.
Great win, Coach. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All right, Head Coach Dave Shoji, Jim, Chris, back to you.
Thanks, Howard. Bank of Hawaii presents the players of the match. Tressa Lyman, 13 kills. She hit 257 and she had 6 digs. And for Hawaii, Emily Hartog, a sensational senior, 21 kills. She hit 514 and she had 6 digs. That sets up tomorrow. Quick word on tomorrow before we get out of here.
Well, I think it's going to be a great match. It's going to be a classic BYU-Hawaii match. I think that it's going to come down to ball control. It's going to be who passes the ball best. It's going to be who serves best. And Hawaii, 12 aces tonight. I think they might have been the best this year. I can't recall, but serving any better. Ali Longo with 5 aces. It's going to come down to a game of runs. But I'm really excited about the game. Unfortunately, I have to watch the game from the Big Island where I'm going to be doing some other duties. Officiating a wedding of a Rainbow Warrior.
That's right.
And Daniel Rasai of the men's team way back when they won a national championship. They got taken away, but I'll be watching, and I'll be cheering for, by the way.
Yes, I hope so. Yes, I hope so. All right.
Thanks for a great year, by the way.
Oh, yes.
You did a great job.
Yes.
It was fun working with you.
You know, the thing is, and I want to congratulate Howard Dashevsky in the first game tonight. I think he did a great job in the Arizona State and BYU game. That'll do it for us here at Courtside at the Stan Sheriff Center. Until tomorrow night, take a nap tomorrow and then come to the arena. Stay tuned now for the post-game report coming your way.